Hey there, it's the beginning of day 9. I've wrapped my tent up and my gear up. I'm about to hit the road. You probably can hear the cows in the background. They kept me awake all night. They apparently don't sleep, but no matter. Other than that, it was a pretty good night. And I've got about 15 miles into Silver City. A lot of it's a road walk. There you go. But I'm feeling pretty good. I won't know for sure till I pull the pack on. That's when I know how the muscle spasms are. But I'm optimistic, and I'm looking forward to staying in a hostel or someplace tonight. I don't have a reservation yet. I have no cell signal here, which is odd since I've had it in the most remote of locations and I can hear the highway close by. But no matter, move on. That's what hikers do to stay clean. We just throw dirt on ourselves. Hey everyone, this is the morning of day 10. I'm at the Stonehouse Inn in Silver City, and I'm staying an extra day here, so this is a 0. I went to an urgent care facility downtown Silver City yesterday because of my aching back. And I was told I have severe muscle spasms and it wouldn't get better with my pack on unless I take some time off. So I was prescribed some very nice muscle relaxants to make me into a zombie. And so yesterday I rested. Today I'm resting. The doctor said I probably should rest 3 days, but I don't know. I'm kind of anxious and antsy about that. I'd really like to get on trail. But we'll see. I'll see how I feel today and see how I feel tomorrow morning. And so not much to report here. I'm just walked in and out of town. So it's a very interesting town. It's a nice town. And I'm just trying to chill and get myself packed up for the next leg of the trip. So bear with me. I'll be back in action soon. Hey, good morning. This is day 11. I'm at the trailhead. I had to take a 0 there because of my back spasms, which isn't feeling great right now, but yeah, it's tolerable. And I guess once I get underway, that'll be the truest test with the weight on my back. Hopefully it'll be okay, because that'll be pain. It'll be terrible otherwise. But I guess I have a long road walk, and then I get onto the trail. So I will check back in later. Optimistic for a great day, and once I hit the Gila alternate, if you kind of Google that online, you can see the Gila alternate. Mercifully, there'll be a ton of water on the way on the path, and I'll not have to carry a ton of heavy water, although my shoes will be soaked from 24/7, and I might even freeze solid at night. So that's what you give up for it. But other than that, things are great, and look forward to my day on the trail. Take care. One of the things that's unique to the CDT is the number of alternates, and they often describe it as choose your own adventure. And I'm on the Gila, it's spelled Gila, the Gila River alternate. And I think 90% plus of the CDT hikers take this because it's spectacular scenery. And then there's also the Gila cliff dwellings somewhere along the route. I'm not quite sure where you have to get off trail and you can see where Native Americans lived literally 1,000 years ago, and areas cut out of the cliffs. But also because there's water, tons of water. You cross a river, the Gila River, 200 times, they say, and so your feet are constantly wet. But that, again, the water is a blessing, because the regular trail has, when I looked at it, had no water. So unless someone's putting water out for you, you're going to be in real trouble. So, yeah, that's why I'm taking this alternate. And even once I'm on the alternate, I know there's an alternate to the alternate, because there's a fire that burned at some point. I have to take like a 7 or 10 mile loop around that section. But it's all good, and it's cold right now, but I'm up at about 6,500 feet, but we're in a warming pattern, so it's supposed to get much warmer over the next few days. But I'll be down like next to the river, which will cool things, which is great. Look how big this flower stalk is. It isn't flowering yet, but I'm guessing that's like 12 or 14 feet high from this, I don't know if it's yucca or agave. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it's a beautiful plant. And I bet the flowers are spectacular. Wow! So far in the Gila alternate, everything has been dirt roads. Many of them super steep up and down. This isn't the steepest. This is rather tame compared to some of them, but I think it gets steeper because around the corner it goes straight down as well. But straight up, straight down pretty much. But it's pleasant. It's cool out here. I'd say it's in the high 50s. And it's bright sun, no clouds in the sky. Good weather for hiking. Beautiful seat and place to camp. But it's just before noontime, so way too early. Just on the other side of that little hill, there's slow-moving water, but scoopable, or more than scoopable, easy scoopable, for plenty of water for cooking. Yeah, looks great, but the location for me isn't quite right. So I will stop for lunch maybe in an hour, and then hike another 4 or 5 after that. I'm on a very rough dirt road, and it frequently splits and has junctions, and there's no reference on far out. So what you have to do is walk down the trail a few dozen yards and take a look at where the marker is. Are you off the trail line or not? And then backtrack, as I just did. But I'm just hugging this Bear Creek, which is barely flowing, but there's some water, and hopefully I'll stay on this for a while, because maybe in a half hour, an hour, I'll have lunch near here and maybe top off of that with water. Well, backtracking, took a look, and I'm off trail. Damn, I hate wasting time like this. Well, after about half hour of going back and forth, I found a obscure trail, and that's the CDT, Sycamore Trail 234. Here I come. This is the best pathway it's been so far. Sometimes it's really hard to follow. Oh well, I'm on it. Finally, some big trees, even though in this case it's dead, but it is a big one. It just goes and goes. Oh, I hurt my back going over there. And there's, I think, part of Bear Creek, but it's been dry for a little bit. So I still have plenty of water. Still haven't stopped for lunch. I will within the next half hour. Taking a break on the side of the dried stream bed at about 6,500 feet. In the next few miles, I'm going to go up to 8,000 feet and then go back down again. But I think it's next 5 or 6 miles I got to go up another 1,500 feet, which will be tiring. Things are quite dry here, but mostly shaded. Well, partly shaded. It's pleasant. It's cool. My muscle spasms are way reduced in number. My back is sore just from the weight of the pack, but I'm not having spasms, so that is a big win. Well, I follow this direction with the little mini cairns, and the further I went on it, the further away I got from the alternate line, And here's the trail over here with a stick across it. I suspect that might be the right trail. And about a half mile back, I met an elderly man who was just absolutely motor mouthing, telling me he wanted me to go to his campground. And I told him I couldn't understand him. He was talking so fast and so much. I wonder whether he's done this and to divert people to his campground. But I can't afford to get lost out here in the middle of nowhere with very little water. So I'm going to go to the right, and hopefully that'll be the trail. Otherwise, I guess I'll have to backtrack. But I went down this quarter mile, and it says I was further and further off trail. Damn, why do people... Why? Hi there. There's been other signs about water sources from the same gentleman. He might be well intentioned, but he's so manic. He came across as just a little crazy to me. And so I'm just trying to stay away from him and stay on the trail. But there's been another more messaging about go a different way. I don't want that. I just want to keep going and get the hell through here and find a legitimate water source. He might have a beautiful spigot available, but he didn't come across as completely sane. So I just want to get through here and get on with it. Hey there, it's the end of day 11, and I forgot to film outside my tent, so I'm inside my tent starting to get undressed. Clean myself up to go to sleep. It's about 7:15. I did 17 plus miles today. I think I might have done 2 more miles on a road walk. Once you get on these alternates, far out doesn't show the mileage as easily as I would prefer, but regardless, I have water. I just got water like a half a mile ago, which is great. It was a hard day, and it was a little unsettling day with that kind of unusual older man who made no sense to me, and then who apparently changed the directions on the trail signs, which for anyone following that would be lost. So after about a quarter mile following it, I checked far out, and I was on some unseen path, which would have been a disaster. And he had the arrows pointed in that direction, and he had the CDT trail blocked. So it's kind of I don't know, malicious, or just something's wrong with that dude. But in any case, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm looking forward to taking one of my prescription pills for muscle spasms. My back does hurt, but it's not excruciating, and I was able to get through today. So tomorrow I will, I believe, descend down into the Gila River, and my water problems will go away for quite some time, because I'll be walking across rivers left and right, the same river left and right, for days and days. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. My feet will be soaked, but I'll carry half a liter or 1 liter water or something, because there'll be so much water. So that's exciting. So that's the wrap up. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.